but for me they drug on and on. We were loading up that Chevy, both trying not to cry. Mama kept on talking, putting off goodbye. Then she took my hand and said, baby, don't forget, before you hit the highway, you better stop for gas. And there's a 50 in the ashtray in case you run short on cash. Here's a map and here's a Bible. If you ever lose your way, just one more thing before you leave. Don't forget to remember me. This downtown apartment sure makes me miss home. And those bills there on the counter keep telling me I'm on my own. And just like every Sunday, I called Mama up last night. And even when it's not, I tell her everything's alright. Before we hung up, I said, hey Mama, don't forget to tell my baby sister I'll see her in the fall. And tell me, Mom, that I miss her. Yeah, I should give her a call. And make sure you tell Daddy that I'm still his little girl. Yeah, I still feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. But don't forget to remember me. Tonight I find myself kneeling by the bed to pray. I haven't done this in a while, so I don't know what to say. But Lord, I feel so small sometimes in this big old place. Yeah, I know there's more important things, but don't forget to remember me. Don't forget to remember me.
Well, I'd like to visit the moon on a rocket ship high in the air. Yes, I'd like to visit the moon, but I don't think I'd like to live there. Though I'd like to look down at the earth from above, I would miss all the places and people I love. So although I might like it for one afternoon, I don't want to live on the moon. I'd like to travel under the sea. I could meet all the fish everywhere. Yes, I'd travel under the sea, but I don't think I'd like to live there. I might stay for a day there if I had my wish, but there's not much to do when your friends are all fish, and an oyster and clam aren't real family, so I don't want to live in the sea. I'd like to visit the jungle, hear the lions roar, go back in time and meet a dinosaur. There's so many strange places that I'd like to be, but none of them permanent quietly. So if I should visit the moon, well, I'll dance on a moonbeam, and then I will make a wish on a star, and I'll wish I was home once again. Though I'd like to look down at the earth from above, I'll want to live on the moon.
Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some helping heart leave you bitter. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, dance, I hope you dance. Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills, where the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? mountain and you turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide brought down, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, maybe, well, maybe, well, maybe the landslide will bring you down.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. When we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have another day. Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of that night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember jobs and we make the big money. When we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with pretend? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Tomorrow like we think about now. Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
Welcome everyone. In 1990, the Graduates were born. The Gulf War began, George Bush was president, and Madonna was on top of the music charts. 18 years later, not much has changed. George Bush is still president, the Gulf War still exists, and Madonna is still on top of the music charts. However, today one thing has changed because today we graduate. It is my honor and privilege to introduce to you the class of 2008.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 43rd commencement exercises of the East Syracuse Manoa Central High School. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem, which will be sung by seniors from the ESM Concert Choir. Thank you. You can be seated. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was beautiful. At this time, I would like to take a moment of silence to remember one of our ESM family, Bobby Hart, who passed away during his junior year at ESM. Bobby was a tremendous young man who participated in our automotive program and played football on our championship football team. His teachers, administrators, classmates, and family will truly miss Bobby Hart. Thank you. I'd like to recognize our special foreign exchange students who lived in our community and attended ESM this year. I'd like to have them stand and be recognized when I call your name. Natalia Costa from Brazil. Beatrice Gova from Switzerland. And Louise Klick from Germany. It is my pleasure to introduce you to the class of 2008. This is an outstanding group of young ladies and gentlemen. Of the 272 students graduating today, several deserve special recognition. 57 students have the honor of wearing a gold tassel today, which signifies a 90% or above for an overall average for all 4 years in high school. 42 members of the graduating class of 2008 have been inducted into the National Honor Society. The sash they wear today designates this honor. ESM is unique in the state because we are a comprehensive high school, offering a wide variety of opportunities for our students, not only in challenging academic and college credit courses, but also in equally challenging areas of technology and the trades. We are proud of the knowledge and skills our students possess as they move on to the new and exciting opportunities in higher education, the military, or employment. We assemble here today with family and friends to celebrate the accomplishments of these students as they embark on this new chapter in their lives. On behalf of the Board of Education, school administration, the faculty and staff of the high school, I wish each of you the very best in your future endeavors. Members of the Board of Education, Dr. Desiato, faculty, administration, parents, and special guests, I am very proud to present the class of 2008. I will now introduce the guests on the platform. Please hold your applause until all introductions have been made, and I ask that the guests remain standing as your name is called. Dr. Donna Desiato, Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Tom Neveldine, Deputy Superintendent of Schools. Mrs. Judy Morgan, Executive Director of Curriculum, Instruction, and Accountability. Ms. Sheila Tufangshin, Executive Director of School Business Administration. Mrs. Rebecca Stride, Director of Human Resources. Mr. Kieran O'Connor, Executive Director of Planning, Development, and Technology. Mr. Randy Roop, President of the Board of Education. Mr. Kevin Burke, Vice President of the Board of Education. Board Member, Mrs. Kitty Hotelling. Board Member, Mrs. Debbie Collard. Board Member, Mr. Mark LaFountain. Board Member, Mr. Mickey Moscolino. Board Member, Mr. Ronald Rooney Jr. Board Member, Mrs. Jennifer Steigerwald. And Board Member, Ms. Allison Tominski. I would also like to introduce the administration at the high school, assistant principals, Mr. Bob Campisi, Mr. Thomas Baylor, Mr. Doug Mohorter, and our Coordinator of Guidance, Mrs. Paula Brillo. Please join me in recognizing the educational leaders in our community. Thank you. At this time, I am pleased to introduce AV Technology teacher, Mr. Mike Ferris, who will introduce the salutatorian of the class of 2008. Mr. Ferris.
Good afternoon. You do not need to be a fortune teller to predict that Tiger Woods will win a great deal of golf tournaments, just like you do not need to be one to predict our salutatorian's success. It was a privilege to have Kayleen in my 5th grade class. We knew she had the talents needed to be successful back when gas was only about $1.20. If you don't believe me, I brought her report card to prove it. It should be on the screen in just a second. Kayleen has always been studious, but what sets her apart is her character. Always working hard, showing kindness and sincerity that comes with great maturity. And to this, she adds a great deal of laughter. Being able to see this growth into high school has been rewarding. She'd be too modest to tell you, that she has been a 4-year member of Spanish Club, Choir, DECA, not to mention the senior class president. In her words, she's always in school. When she's not, she can be found volunteering in the East Syracuse community or working at the Sunshine Coffee Shop. But what you can learn from our salutatorian is that even if you become very successful, you do not ever have to change the person who you are. In fact, I still think she looks very similar to her 5th grade photo. It is with great honor that I present one of the most sincere people you will ever meet. She will be heading to Brockport to pursue a career in the Foreign Service. Your salutatorian, GRaduationdaidey.
Thank you, Mr. Ferris, for your kind introduction. This afternoon, I have the distinct honor of speaking on behalf of my extended family, the class of 2008. Congratulations, graduates. I would like to thank my family, friends, and teachers for all of your tremendous support. I love you all. Graduation marks the start of a new beginning for graduates and their families alike. For the class of 2008, this commencement is also a signatory mark as a stepping stone towards adulthood. Class, as 17, 18, and 19-year-olds, we're all still missing the part of our brain that allows us to think futuristically. So many of us wonder how to be successful if the future is so uncertain. However, half of this graduating class already has the answer to that question, proudly proclaimed in their MySpace and instant messaging profiles. And so, I urge you to heed your own advice. Live, laugh, love. Live. Today is a precursor for tomorrow, and so we must embrace the present in order to inspire the future. That means living each day to the fullest. Katie Couric says, be fearless, take risks, get out of your comfort zone, even if it means being uncomfortable. In other words, don't let life take you by the hand. Learn to be curious about the world. Dare to explore your surroundings and try new things. Living for today will make a much better tomorrow. Laugh. My good friend Bob taught me to not take life too seriously, and more importantly, how to laugh at myself. Being able to laugh about your mistakes allows you to move forward in life instead of living in the past. We make mistakes to learn and gain new experiences, but it is being able to laugh about these shortcomings that truly makes us stronger as individuals. Laughing also makes our past memorable. Someday, we'll all look back at high school and remember how we had to ask to use the bathroom, how we had to measure our tank tops in accordance to the 2-finger rule, and how we had to brave the frozen tundra and walk all the way through the student parking lot to the front door. With a little laughter, all of these things we had to overcome in high school won't seem so bad after all. Surely, love is a cure for everything. Love. Above everything else, you should love yourself. The only person you have to live with 100% of the time is you. And who wants to be with a person that they can't stand? Taking pride in yourself exudes confidence, which allows others to respect you. People will only take you seriously if you do. Also, learn to love the family and friends that you have. Family and friends are the people who care about you each and every day and love you even before your success. The people you care about should also play a big role in the decisions you make later on in life. Remember those who are there for you and love them wholeheartedly, for often a little love makes a difference. Graduates, no matter what you do in life, no matter where your life takes you, you'll be successful if you take the time to live, laugh, and love. Follow these 3 easy steps and your opportunities will remain boundless. Thank you, and congratulations to each of you.
Thank you, Kayleen, and I hope everybody heard that message and lives by those words. Next is Miss Peg Newell, English teacher at the high school, who will introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2008.
Good afternoon. Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. These words embody Justin Haig. Just about a month ago, Justin asked me to proofread a speech that he was giving at the Pine Grove Middle School 8th grade moving up ceremony. When asked to impart his techniques for success, he simply and modestly stated, "I just did all of the work assigned and completed it to the best of my ability." In an increasingly image-driven society, Justin consistently demonstrates the depth that is lacking in too many young adults today. In a culture of self-promotion, often not based on merit, Justin humbly shows through quiet perseverance that with a strong work ethic, one can truly succeed. Justin, I asked your parents for their thoughts on this occasion, and they said the following: "Today we look at what a fine young man you have become, and we are elated that your hard work and efforts have brought you to where you are today. The future is before you, and we support you in whatever you choose to do. We love you and are so very proud of you." Justin, not only are your parents proud of you, we as a faculty have enjoyed working with you and watching you grow personally and intellectually. When speaking with all of your teachers, we have all agreed that it has been an honor and a privilege to teach you. We know that you are going to make a difference in this world because of your creativity and depth of character. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you the valedictorian of the class of 2008, Justin Haig.
Thank you, Ms. Newell. Good afternoon. I'd like to begin today by thanking the Board of Education, all of my teachers, family, friends, and fellow classmates, for without them I wouldn't be here today. Now that that's out of the way, I'd like to take this time to point out this past Sunday, one of the greatest comedians of our time, George Carlin, passed away. He used to perform a bit called the 7 Words You Can't Say on Television. And although not everyone here will understand this reference, if you were born before maybe 1985, you'll probably get it, but I began writing this speech prior to his death, and now that it's even more fitting that I pay tribute to him with the 7 words you shouldn't say in a valedictorian speech. Thank you, Mr. Carlin, for your inspirations and all your laughs. The first word you should never say is fail. Bernard Shaw once said, "A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent in doing nothing." If you never fail in life, you will never learn anything. Through failure, people grow and learn, propelling them towards success. Only by learning from failures does it become possible to succeed. So I encourage you to go out and fail every now and then. It'll make your eventual success all the better. The next word is steal. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not encouraging criminal activity, but rather steal other people's ideas and twist them and change them into your own. Build off others' thoughts and ideals to create your own unique ideas. The best way to innovate is to work with what you have. To quote Aristotle, it is not once nor twice, but times without number, that the same ideas make their appearance in the world. Never be afraid to look at what others have done to create something that is all your own. The third word is procrastinate, something I am an expert at, but look where I am now. Life isn't always about planning for the future. Stop and enjoy rather than constantly focusing on what's next. If you don't stop and live your life, no one else is going to. Additionally, some of my best ideas have come to me during the last minute. Sometimes the pressure of an impending deadline leads to some of your greatest works. If this method works for you and you still achieve success, don't change it. And we've all heard English poet Thomas Gray's famous words, "Ignorance is bliss," which leads me to my next words, be ignorant. Sometimes it is best to just remain ignorant of things, especially when it concerns other people's business. Oftentimes, it is best not to get involved and remain focused on what matters in your life, not someone else's. Your business should be first and foremost. Next, I encourage all of you to stress. Having some stress in life is a good thing. It means you care about something enough to try and achieve success. It shows you have the drive to reach your goals. Stress pushes people to get the job at hand done so they can be free of that stress. And of course, there are limits to how much stress is healthy, so don't overstress yourself. The next word is worry, and much like stress, the key to worrying is to practice in moderation. Worrying about things may inspire us to tackle the issue. The fear of losing contact with our friends after today will only encourage us to stay in touch with them. Worrying can be a driving factor to accomplish your goals. And in the end, you feel better when you realize your worrying was probably unfounded. And finally, my last word is remember to discriminate. And no, not in the typical sense of the word. When I say discriminate, what I mean is to be decisive. Don't sit on the fence, pick a side and stick with it. It shows you are determined and have conviction in what you believe. So my fellow classmates, always remember to fail, steal, procrastinate, be ignorant, stress, worry, and discriminate. While society's ideas about appropriate language on television have shifted since Carlin's original list, my list of words should not change. Although they normally carry negative connotations, in the right light, anything can look positive. It is all a matter of perspective and choosing a positive approach. And I'd like at this time to thank my parents, for they let me basically have free reign over my time in high school. Without their support and love, I wouldn't be who I am now. And I'd also like to thank the English department, especially Ms. Newell, for all of their help in writing this and providing me an enjoyable experience throughout the past years. Thank you and congratulations, seniors.
Thank you, Justin, for your words of wisdom, also words we should reflect on as we go through life. I would like to have Nikita Richards and Jennifer Mentor now come to the stage to sing For Good from the play Wicked. Thank you, ladies. Truly an outstanding performance. We are so blessed at ESM to have so many talented young ladies and gentlemen, and we're so proud of you today. Dr. Desiato, it is with pleasure that I submit to you for formal acceptance as graduates of East Syracuse Manoa High School the candidates assembled here who have met with full compliance the regulations and requirements set forth by the Commissioner of Education in the state of New York. Dr. Desiato.
Good afternoon. Distinguished members of the Board of Education and Executive Cabinet, ESM administration, faculty, staff, parents, relatives, friends, and members of this fine class of 2008. Let me join in welcoming all of you to our 43rd commencement ceremony to share in the excitement of this momentous occasion, to share and congratulate those who are graduating today, and to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates and share a special message. Mr. Ames, I am honored as superintendent of the East Syracuse Manoa Central School District to formally accept the class of 2008 as graduates. During these past 2 years with Mr. Ames at our high school principal, he has shared with me, he treasures the moments that he has been able to watch you, the class that actually was completing 8th grade at our middle school when he initially decided to retire, and then decided that it was so compelling to come back out of retirement and continue his career with us, and you have made a very great difference in his life, as you have in ours. Members of the class of 2008, today we celebrate the culmination of your educational years at ESM, years that sparkle with evidence of growth, lasting relationships, significant accomplishments, and the crowning moment of commencement. The education you have received provides each of you with a foundation for continued learning as well as for success in living. Your years at ESM have passed so quickly, and we all cherish the moments that we have shared with you. Many of these memorable moments were also shared with those who love and support you each and every day, who encourage you to do your best, your family and your friends. As I read through this year's yearbook, www.spartanspace.edu, the pages are filled with messages of love, support, and pride for each of you and all of you. Special thanks to all of the parents, grandparents, relatives, and friends gathered here today for the significant role you have played in the life of each of our graduates. Class of 2008 and members of the ESM faculty and staff, please join in recognizing and applauding the parents, grandparents, and relatives and friends, and thanking them for all of their support. Thank you. Thank you. Today we are here to celebrate the significance of this accomplishment while recognizing that this is the beginning of the next phase of your journey. Class of 2008, we have witnessed that talent abounds among you, and your ability to achieve greatness both individually and collectively while contributing to the greater good of our community has been reflected in your lives. As you pursue your dreams and goals, nurture these priceless traits. Members of the class of 2008, you have embraced the importance of 21st century learning by demonstrating your leadership and involvement in planning for the future of ESM as members of our strategic planning, core team, and task forces. You have shared your special talents by designing the logo for our School to College and Career program. You have recognized the importance of being an ESM graduate and staying connected. Members of this class have initiated the process of locating our alumni across the globe and compiling our first alumni database, which will be available in the upcoming year. You have modeled the importance of taking the responsibility for helping and supporting others, those less fortunate, those in need, and giving back to our community. As we prepare for the 2008-09 school year, we will offer for the first time and for years to come, Alive at 25, a program for high school students aimed at developing safe and defensive driving skills. Members of this class are responsible for
the development of that program that is now being fully sponsored in the upcoming year by 2 of our local insurance companies. Congratulations, and we thank you for these significant contributions. You have been role models throughout your years at ESM, and this year several of you deepened your knowledge and understanding of early childhood while providing guidance and support to our full-day kindergartners, the class of 2021. You have been role models in learning and communicating the importance of financial literacy. Members of this class participate in the Spartan branch of the ESM-NS Credit Union. You have been instrumental in expanding our Bank at School program and providing adult education sessions with members of our Board of Education on topics such as balancing your checkbook, identity theft, and securing a mortgage. You have embraced the importance of global learning by exploring and expanding our learning environment through the use of technology and a successful educational trip to Spain. Graduates of the class of 2008, you have set the bar high for those who will follow. As individuals, as a team, and a class, you have worked to achieve excellence in the classroom, in competitions and exhibitions in our schools, our community, and across our region and state. We are proud of your accomplishments, significant academic awards, scholarships, first, second, and third place in numerous regional and state competitions, restoration of a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro, construction of a home in East Syracuse, expertise in cosmetology and spa technologies, preparation of healthy culinary delights, athletic successes and sportsmanship on the field, court, golf course, track, gymnastic equipment, mats, and bowling alley. Memorable marching band, winter guard, and percussion ensemble performances, award-winning drawings, paintings, pottery, and computer drafting designs, stellar musical performance, both vocally and instrumentally at ESM across the region, and most recently, Setner Auditorium at Syracuse University, a memorable evening. The first district-wide concert, applauded by hundreds of supportive spectators, exemplary DECA presentations, recognition and leadership at regional, state, and the national level, outstanding film and broadcasting each and every day and throughout the year at the Spartan, as well as at the Spartan Film Festival, the first K-12 memorable production of The Wizard of Oz, and the first student-directed performance of Alice in Wonderland, and so much more. Together you have been role models in making ESM shine. We are proud of each and every one of you. Your accomplishments are the reflection of the education you have received. Throughout your years at ESM, you have spent countless hours with teachers from Park Hill to one of our 4 elementary schools, to Pine Grove, and in the most recent 4 years at our high school, supported by counselors, staff members, and administrators, preparing you for the fulfillment of your high school diploma. Please join in taking this opportunity to acknowledge and thank all of the outstanding ESM teachers, administrators, and staff members who have prepared each of you for success in learning today. ESM faculty and staff, would you please rise so we can recognize and thank you for your years of dedicated service for this graduating class. Thank you. Thank you. Class of 2008, you have individually and collectively made a difference at ESM. You have a legacy you can be proud of. The ESM we know and love today is a very special place. It didn't become special overnight. It took years of building a strong foundation and years of sacrifice and giving back to our community. From those who have come before us, before all of us. As the graduating class of 2008, today you will join more than 12,000 graduates from the East Syracuse Manoa Central School District. We encourage you to stay connected with the ESM as alumni. Today this auditorium is filled with many of those alumni. If you're one of the proud graduates of ESM over the past 42 years, extend your right hand in the air as a symbol of pride and in welcoming this class into our most recent alumni. Thank you to our alumni for making ESM and continuing to support us in becoming the special place that we have been and we still are today. Class of 2008, As you plan for the future, continue to learn, lead, listen, make a difference. Continue to design and contribute to the world you desire to live in. Continue to leave a legacy. Set your goals high and let your purpose in life be fueled by your passion. Then you will be loving what you do and doing what you love. Believe in yourself and your ability to achieve great things. Always remember that those who are gathered here today believe in you and in your future. Treasure the lessons we have learned from the classic Wizard of Oz. For success in life, you will need a heart that cares for yourself, for others, and the world we live in. You will need a brain for making decisions, solving problems, and making the best choices when confronted with various alternatives. And the courage to persevere through challenges, obstacles, knowing that in the end you will succeed. And remember always, there is no place like home. There is no place like home. There is no place like ESM. On behalf of the Board of Education and our entire community, congratulations to you, and God bless you always.
Thank you, Dr. Desiato, for those inspiring words. The class of 2008 certainly has raised the bar for all of the other classes that follow. Congratulations again one more time. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Board of Education President, Mr. Randy Roop, and board members who will award the diplomas to the members of the class of 2008.
Justin, we're still not on. Test. Justin Robert Haig. Kayleen Rianne Dady. Anthony Mark Alessandrello. Brian Leland Lasham. Courtney Lynn Marie Abert. Brett Daniel Adams. Joshua Kenneth Adams. Aziza Adeshola Adebola. Marissa Nicole Aiello. Andrew John Alimo. Daniel Charles Alexander. Matthew Donald Ambler. Albert Louis Angelillo. Robert Emmett Baggett IV. Stephanie Catherine Baker. Samantha Jo Barone. Allison Rose Berriger. Eric Seth Bartosik. Cecily Janine Badalana. Joshua David Boblitz. Jacqueline Ann Beebe. Patrick Wayne Bice. Olivia Rose Battetti. Jenna Ann Bloodo. Ashley Lauren Bloom. Kenneth Renard Bodie II. Ellen Marie Baldock. Paul Boyer. Lindsay Jean Boyle. Casey Lynn Brainerd. Brianne Michelle Brayman. Caitlin Elizabeth Brewster. Carrie Ann Briggs. Riley Marie Brothers. Michelle Suzanne Brown. Tanaya Antoinette Brown. Suzanne Ann Brownson. Erica Lynn Bullard. Marissa Lynn Bullis. Lauren Patricia Berghardt. John Peter Burkett. Daniel Aaron Canfield. Kara Jane Caparelli. Christine Marie Capriati. Giovanna Marie Capriati. Chelsea Elise Cargis. Kevin Christopher Carney. Nathaniel Richard Carney. Kathleen Rhiannon Carpenter. Stephen Anthony Casciano. Matthew Robert Kavanaugh. Jacob Cadlin Shamati. Lucas Elliott Chin. Joshua Kenneth Clark. Tanya Marie Clifford. Shannon Lynn Colabufo. Michael Anthony Colella. Mark Anthony Conti. Darren Darnell Copeland. Danielle Jo Cormier. Natalia Costa. Lauren Ashley Cotter. Carissa Marie Cretaro. Jeffrey Donald Crisafulli. Jerry Pierce Cullen II. Matthew Robert Cushing. Vincent Michael Dano. Lauren Alicia Daly. Kristen Jeanette Darcy. James Edward Dean. Cherie Michelle Debo. Amanda Lynn Decker. Jillian May DeLapp. Jaquan James Dixon. Christy Ann Donato. Alex Robert Donlick. Robert Curtis Dunn. Ethan Thomas Dupree. James Fred Edmonds. Erin Elizabeth Edwards. Taylor Brandon Egie. Stephen Alexander Elmore. Brian Thomas Engelman. Ashley Jade Esford. Jacob Charles Ezzo. Joseph Mark Falco. Amber Marie Falico. Joseph Daniel Finetti. Andrew James Farrell. Claire Jacqueline Ferris. Joycelyn Anna Firstler. Nicholas Scott Finch. Nicole Marie Fredette. Sarah Francesca Gabrook. Sean Patrick Gaffney. Justin Anthony Gallo. Amanda Lillian Garcia. Beatrice Gova. Parker Wolf Gazda. Corey Evan Gerace. Anthony Michael Gingera. Andrew Joshua Gibson. Matthew Charles Gilbert. Jack Richard Gilkey. Kyle Aaron Gluck. Brittany Marie Gamir. Andrew Joseph Goralski. Ashley Tyler Gorham. Cassandra Grace Gorman. Sarah Lynn Goyer. Amanda Louise Grant. Jenna Lee Graves. Christine Ann Gray. Jennifer Marie Greco. Olivia Marie Green. Bridget Marlise Green. Christopher Robert Green. Alexandra Rose Griner. Charles Andrew Griner. Jacob Charles Griner. Siobhan Marjorie Gravelding. Donald John Gridley. Brittany Catherine Gustafson. Joshua Matthew Haas. Joseph Lee Hanover. Jared Benjamin Hansen. Brooke Alexandra Hill. Matthew David Hill. Andrew Kevin Hines. Hannah Lee Hodge. Kelly Ann Hodges. Daniel Patrick Hogel. Daniel Ricky Holby.
Patrick Richard Honors. Heather Marie Horn. Benjamin Aaron Huff. Audrey Marie Hermalik. Kyle Huang. Ting Ting Huang. Vidad Huider. Taylor Anthony Hunt. Karina Lynn Ingalanera. Brian Christopher Janket. Paul Eric Jerebeck. Miranda Alexandra Gerald. Kyle Mason Johnson. Shannon Marie Jones. Christine Marie Kalinak. Alden Karichik. Jocelyn Elizabeth Keller. Louise Gina Click. Antonio Alfred Daniel Lamandola. Nicholas John Lacrosse. Jeffrey Michael Lamphere. Amanda Lee Lancette. Tricia Lynn Landers. Brianna Elizabeth Lane. Jessica Marie Lang. Kyle Joseph Langlois. Monique Jacqueline LaRoche. Jacob Anthony LaRoche. Christina Noel LeBlanc. Jennifer Carol Lee. Eric Michael Lefebvre. Amanda Michelle Leffler. Michael N. Letcher. Jeffrey Allen Loop. Corinne Patrice Lopez. Lauren Ashley Lorraine. Alexandra Patricia Lovas. Sarah Teresa Marsh. Heather Elizabeth Martinez. Laura Tremaine Matthews. Stephen Page McDonald. Crystal Lynn Medler. Alyssa Teresa Menichelli. Jennifer Erin Mentor. Jeremy J. Messina. Jessica Jane Messina. Ben Lewis Miller. Victoria Summerby Minnick. Jillian O. Mitchell. Marcus Shannon Morris. Amy Catherine Mowers. Michael Patrick Mullane. Alexandra Rose Mungo. Stellan Music. Aaron Thomas Nettle. Cody Angeline Notaro. Deanna Newkick. Andrea Lynn Oatman. Masood Omerovic. Ryan David Orazino. Enrica Marie Palladino. Michael Kenneth Palmisano. Thank you. Krista Marie Partapello. Kelly Marie Patterson. Kyle Nicholas Payne. Timothy John Peedy. Adriana Brittany Pelosi. It's okay. Matthew Shane Rivette.
There you go, buddy.
Matthew David Perkins. Ashley Marilyn Perry. Matthew James Perry. John Edward Perry, Jr. Nicole Colleen Padarelli. Anthony Charles Phillips II. Maria Elizabeth Piper. Alec Peter Raphael. Charles Joseph Rom. Paul Michael Renfer. Nikita Marie Richards. John Robert Rizzo. Mallory Susan Roach. Eric Richard Roraback. Benjamin Scott Rowell. Jason Travis Ruse. Brittany Nicole Rushmore. Jeffrey Michael Russell. Joshua Michael Saby. Stephen Anthony Saltzy. Joseph Anthony Saya. Nicole Marie Saya. Renee Jeanette Scanlon. Benjamin Matthew Schwartz. Ashley Ann Scott. Shannon Marie Segroy. Alicia Marie Schaefer. Sean Richard Sharp. Jason Allen Shapiro. Ashley Marie Cecilia. Brandon James Smith. Brian Christopher Solers. Danica Elaine Spiro. Jeffrey Michael Stahalik. Michael Aaron Stoddard. Caitlin Emily Stooks. Jordan Elise Straub. Mercedes Lynn Streeter. Daniel Austin Stuper. Andrew Francis Sullivan. Jeffrey Ronald Sweeney. Patrick Robert Sweeney. Matthew John Taylor Netzband. Michael Simon Tennant. Jeffrey Garrett Thompson. Kayla Marie Trim. Amanda Louise Tucker. Casey Mitchell Timko. Alicia Ann Vasiloff. Victoria Ann Verone. Joseph Andrew Viscusi. Stacy Lynn Wall. Garen Thomas White. Kaylee Elaine Willett. Corey Edward Wilson. Patrick Allen Woodward. Catherine Teresa Wright. Justin Michael Zacharias. Mohada Ali Zokari. John Michael Albanese. Lori Ann Tewksbury.
Thank you. Would the Select Concert Choir come to the podium to sing the ESM Alma Mater? Thank you, ladies. I now ask the graduates to remove their tassels from their mortarboards. By the powers granted to me by the Board of Regents, I certify that all of you who have come forward to receive your diplomas this afternoon have met all graduation requirements as set forth by the Commissioner's regulations in the Board of Education, and therefore declare you officially graduated on this day, June 28, 2008. Thank you. This concludes the graduation of the class of 2008. The student marshals will now lead the graduates in the recessional. If you would like a copy of the DVD of today's ceremony, please see Mr. Ferris after the ceremony.